it's all backed up in her throat.
Right.
Well, she's dead next minute I know. Whose fault is that? I mean, she's not people.
Exactly.
No.
We don't,
She's a hooker, not a person.
You don't have to worry about her. You know.
You don't call them people. You don't people on the street. No, you hook.
Oh,
hi. Didn't see you there.
Welcome to Drinking with Goosebumps, where today we'll be discussing Goosebumps number 28.
The Ku Klux Clock of Doom.
Okay.
Cuckoo Clock of Doom.
Okay. Can we just not hit the book with the f***ing bat? Don't beat the clock. Tara the Terrible. That's what Michael Webster calls his bratty little sister. She loves getting Michael in trouble, making his life miserable. Things couldn't get any worse. Then, Mr. Webster brings home the antique cuckoo clock. It's old, it's expensive, and Mr. Webster won't let anyone touch it. Poor Michael. He should have listened to his dad, because someone put a spell on the clock.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Mine, mine.
And now, Michael's life will never be the same again. What's happening here?
I think he just knighted you.
Ooh, that's nice.
Sir douchebag. Oh! Well, let's go to Amy for this book shot. Amy?
Dear boys, greetings from far away. I hope you're managing without me. I made you a cocktail to remind you of the good times. It's called the Cuckoo Shot of Doom. Not creative, I know, but I hope you like it as much as the rest of my shots. Yours, Amy.
Bob, bring us in with an intro shot song, since you have the voice of an angel.
I have been called the songbird of my generation.
So sing it to us.
Intro shot. We're gonna enter the shot, and then the shot will enter us so sweetly.
I like the Mariah Carey at the end.
Right? I know she's your girl.
My girl.
Intro shot.
Smells good, tastes good.
Fruity.
Jason-y.
Meet Michael,
Webster.
who has
Heir to the dictionary fortune.
who has the most annoying youngest sister.
I don't even
ever.
think
Tara.
annoying is accurate.
She
She's
was
a bitch.
What's your problem, Tara? What have I ever done to you?
Michael's younger sister, Tara, is the worst. She ruins his birthday. She scratches up his brand new birthday bike. She opens all of his presents. She embarrasses Michael in front of
His crush, Mona.
You don't just trip someone with their birthday cake, things like that.
And
I'm
who
sorry.
and the fact that everyone thinks it's cute that she rips open his birthday presents.
I gotta give it to R.L. Stine, this ghostwriter, really made me hate Tara, his younger sister.
That was good.
Like, I was genuinely
she is just
infuriated the entire time.
Oh man, and then she hides Kevin Flowers. Why do we know that name, Kevin Flowers?
What about Kevin Flowers? Let's go on with Kevin Flowers first.
Well, yeah, there's a character in the book named Kevin Flowers.
Okay, and then and what?
I don't remember.
There's a
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah, right. And he's got his Duke cap
His
that he likes.
Blue
Devils.
Devil's cap, and
Yeah.
she puts it in her
in
brother's.
Michael's backpack.
And Kevin is known to be the big
He's a
tough
little
one,
aggressive.
Fully, yeah. So he's like, "Where's my favorite cap?" Well, guess what? It's in Michael's backpack, and it looks like Michael stole it, and Michael gets beat up. Yeah, Kevin.
Where do we
Ned
know
or
that
Kevin?
name?
Ned or Kevin? That sounds.
Where do we know that name?
So aside from the fact that Michael's got the most annoying sister in the world, the plot of the book is Michael's dad brings home an antique cuckoo clock that he's wanted for years.
A magical clock.
Magical?
That's what Anthony at the antique store said. Well, the legend is that a strange old man built the clock over 100 years ago.
The antique store owner was finally letting it go because he said he found an imperfection on it. But he didn't tell me what it was. And so everyone's like looking at the cuckoo clock trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it.
Anthony said there was something wrong with the clock, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. Stop that. Now, listen. I don't want either of you to put a finger on this clock.
Michael's dad doesn't want Michael or Tara touching the clock. So Michael's like, I know how I can get even with Tara. I'll wait till it's night, sneak down, and I'll mess with the clock so that Dad thinks Tara messed with it and she gets in trouble.
Because he had already caught her messing with it once.
Yeah, she had been fooling around with it, and Dad had been like, Tara, you know, you shouldn't be touching that. So he sneaks down, the cuckoo comes out, and he twists its head backwards.
It's very
180.
violent.
Yes.
I'm just surprised that it's like, how did it stay on?
Oh, that's creepy. I just look over, he's fucking staring at me.
Random shot!
Michael turns around the cuckoo head, goes to sleep. Next day, wakes up, and his mom's like, oh, what do you want for breakfast? It's your big special day.
Hey, Dad, how's the clock? What's going on? My birthday was 3 days ago.
And he's confused as he relives his whole birthday. From Tara scratching up his brand new bike,
Tripping him just in a
tripping
different
him
way.
on the cake, opening up his presents.
Yep.
It's his whole birthday again. And Michael's like, guys, we're reliving the same day. And everyone's like, what? You're crazy. What are you talking about? Goes to sleep, wakes up, and now he's reliving an earlier day when he was doing the play rehearsal with Mona and the other girls. And Tara lets the girls in on him in his underwear.
It was quite convenient how the cuckoo clock of doom sent him back to like the worst days of his life.
Yes.
Then at one point he jumps 3 years back. He goes to the completely wrong classroom.
He's suddenly a third grader
Yep.
again.
Backwards. The cuckoo said. That must be it. I gotta turn it back around.
Michael catches on pretty soon that he's going back in time and that it's because of the cuckoo clock. And yet, even though he's going back in time, he's not fixing anything.
No, he's trying to.
Not really. He's still letting the same crap happen. He still ends up biffing the cake. Everything still happens.
But he tries to get around it.
Which
and they
just
say
says
that, like,
destiny, man. Some things just are unavoidable.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's the deeper
Here's the
metaphor
thing that
here.
I liked about him. He's like, man, I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. Granted, yeah, I agree. He probably could have tried harder. But what I liked about the way he handled it is like, well, I either do this or I die.
If I don't fix this now, I'm going to be like unborn. I'm going to pop out of existence.
Like, what a creepy, like, unsettling reality.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I and that's the thing that I liked about it is how he handled it. It's like, well, I mean, it's a fact of life. I can sit here and bitch and moan about it, or I can try and do something.
So he's trying to get to the cuckoo clock, which of course is no longer in his house. It's back in the shop before his dad bought it. He gets on the bus, rides downtown to the shop.
Hey, kid. You got the time?
And the shop is closed.
Yep, the owners are on vacation or whatever. He's gonna pick up a brick and smash
Yeah, that was
window.
awesome. He was ready
Yeah.
to just vent. I'm thinking, it's like, I would love it if like he makes all these bad decisions as a kid and it fucks him up if he ever gets back to the future. It's like, oh, well, we clearly raised a juvenile delinquent.
So third grader Michael is about to bust this shop window with the brick to get to the cuckoo clock.
All of a sudden his dad grabs him. Michael, is that you?
Michael his attempt to get at the cuckoo clock has been thwarted. He goes to sleep. He wakes up as a baby.
Oh no! Uh-oh. Does Mikey need his diaper changed?
Did you hear it squeak? That's gotta be in the microphone. Squeaker.
His mom is going to meet his dad after work. So they go downtown and they go into this antique shop and he sees the cuckoo clock.
Anthony,
Cuckoo.
Michael the toddler has 2 minutes until this cuckoo clock is going off.
Would you say he was at the 2-minute warning?
No.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Then yes.
Okay, keep going.
He's got 2 minutes till this cuckoo's going off. He's like, I gotta get up there. Toddler pushes a chair. Mom shuffles over to grab baby Michael and pick him up. And just as she's lifting him up,
Grabs the head, turns it back
a
around.
little grab and twist. He is back in his 12-year-old body.
His soft, supple 12-year-old body.
Michael is back in his own time stream, and everything looks to be back to normal. Except Tara, his younger sister, no longer exists.
I'll get Tara. Who's Tara?
Turns out, the imperfection on the cuckoo clock is that it was missing a year.
Because there's a year dial on it that tells you what year it is.
That goes from
1987 straight to 1989, skipping over Tara's birth year. Hence, she was never born.
And Michael, totally okay with it.
He's like, well, maybe I'll go back in time eventually and fix it. But for now, everything is okay.
End of book.
That bitch deserved it.
She did.
Light ending, because that's a great ending. That's a happy ending.
I'm not saying Tara doesn't deserve to.
I don't think it's a twist.
Yeah, it's not a twist, but it's just. I think it's dark because he's not going back for his little sister. He basically he's literally killed his little sister.
I will say this: if you want to do a shot for it, I'll do it with you because I understand your logic. I think of a dark ending, that's not what I pictured, but I get where you're coming from.
I'm just getting this.
Get it?
Random shot.
Dark ending, random shot.
No, just random shot.
Okay.
That's what they're telling me from the studio.
Go up in the booth.
Up in the booth. So we got a 1-part episode here.
Okay. What do you guys expect out of it?
A diaper changing scene.
Obvi.
I've been wanting this for a long, long time.
Anal.
Oh.
The clock's chasing him. The clock is chasing him.
Oh, Marley Home Alone.
And this is when he remembers that he got molested by a clown on his 6th birthday.
Hey, boy.
Mom, Dad, don't argue over me. It's not worth it. I'm not going to be here much longer anyhow.
That's fucking creepy.
Wow.
I've got kitty cancer.
I hope you're not running a fever. Where's she going?
Rectal thermometer time.
Oh no, anything but that.
They did.
That
They just made a
was.
rectal thermometer joke. She lubed it up good.
Well, that was the episode. Oh, I like the way that stiffly landed on Ned. It's so erect on Ned right there.
Well, I'll just take it real quick, like a man.
What did you guys think of the episode? It was condensed, but it got the point across.
It wasn't bad, though. I mean, it was a pretty good adaptation.
There were some questionable effects.
The clock is chasing him at
Yeah,
one
him
point.
being chased by a clock.
All right. Jason, what do you rate this book?
This is a hard book to rate. On one hand, I like the time travel. I like the idea of just turning the cuckoo head backwards makes time go backwards. I like that a lot. On the other hand,
So what if you turned it to the right? Would time go to the right?
maybe.
We didn't test it.
No.
We should have tested it.
On the other hand, I don't like that Michael is reliving these moments and nothing different is happening. It's the same thing.
I mean,
he's still hitting
he
the
gets
cake.
tripped in a different place.
He's
though.
still getting beat up by the bully because the hat's in the backpack. Like, come on, dude. You know you're going backwards in time. You're doing nothing to change this. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Let me see here.
A little random shot.
Oh god.
It's hard. I would just say it's kind of like middle of the road for the Goosebumps books. I liked certain aspects of it, like 6 1/3.
Bobby?
That was kind of a weak spin, but I'll do it anyway.
I don't think it was weak. I thought it was pretty strong.
It's hard. I think I'm gonna go somewhat between you guys and go 7.
Okay.
I did. That poor kid's parents clearly did not want to be parents.
No, they were terrible.
Just thought, like I said, it's like, man.
Terrible. Random
Shut
shot.
up, Jason.
Fuck me.
That's what you get for making terrible puns.
Yeah, 7.
7. 8, 7, 6 1/3.
8765309.
8, 6, 7.
Whatever.
What's next time's book?
Next time's book is Monster Blood Random. Oh, come on, dude. No, what are you doing? Please join us next time for Monster Blood 3. What the fuck? What are you doing?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What happened? What are they doing? It sounds like he's crying. It tried to blow on him.
Join us next time if our set isn't burned down.
Why would our set be burned down? That's all, folks.